There's a lot of discussion on how it's going to really benefit small business in Canberra. Um, a couple of the points that stuck out for me personally was innovation, and how are we in the nation's capital? How are we actually facilitating that injection of funding into innovation for small businesses? We're pretty low. If we compare it to what's happening around the world, it's not. We're not setting the benchmark. We're not. For a country that's this lucky, why are we not? Why are we not behind small business? Is a very good question to ask, and I think part of the reason might be that we're quite risk averse. Backing what's possible and what's sure with the major corporations. However, the drawback from that is that nothing. There's no new ideas that are really got behind. There's some of the really good ideas that are out there with small business that entrepreneurs have are not backed effectively anyway. So that's one thing that came out. One of the senators brought up a question about in terms of how is the how is the intake of migrants affecting our rental crisis and our job market. And I wasn't quick enough to ask this question, so I'm going to mention it here. Even though I sound Aussie, I came here when I was 6. It does affect you when you've come from another country, and I'm sure anyone, whether they bring up this question or not, it does affect you. And there's probably a better way to ask that question. Is the migrants that are coming into Australia, what are the opportunities they're bringing? What is the knowledge base? What are the skill sets they're bringing? It's not just about taking. It's quite shallow to just kind of say, they're taking the jobs, they're taking our houses that are available. Australia's got quite a low unemployment at the moment, so maybe migrants are helping to fill those jobs that are necessary. And then in terms of the rental crisis, is it just the migrants that's affecting it, or is it a shortage of houses that are being built? So there's a lot of ways to ask that question, and I think just labeling it on migrants is not a very good look. It was one of the opposition leaders of the Liberal Party, I believe, who asked that question. Again, I like to stay apolitical and back the ideas as opposed to whether I go Labor, Liberal, or Independent, or whoever. So please don't take this as a support for Labor or independence and a take at Liberal politicians. It's just the questions need to be really framed, I think, and asked properly. Well, there's a lot covered in that budget. The general consensus was that it was more political than actually, hey, let's make an effort to make Australia better. So that's an interesting conversation. I heard it from a number of people, certainly in the discussions on the panel that came out as well. So if you haven't watched that through the live stream, check it out. And have an awesome day. And I will catch you on the next live stream.